Have you noticed how most people start the week buried in worry, as if the universe is conspiring against their dreams? Well, that belief is wrong, and that's exactly where the secret of true transformation lies. Contrary to popular belief, spiritual awakening isn't a difficult or lonely path. It can be light, full of positive energy, and filled with small daily victories. Imagine receiving, in the very first hours of Monday, a powerful call that connects you to your higher self and opens doors to a reality full of inner peace and spiritual growth. This video will reveal how positive affirmations, aligned with the universe's energy, can be your first step to manifesting a week that truly transforms your life. At the dawn of a new week, the energy we cultivate first thing in the morning sets the rhythm for our spiritual and emotional growth. The practice of positive affirmations acts as an active meditation, aligning the mind, soul, and higher self, opening doors to a more harmonious reality full of inner peace. Imagine starting your day telling yourself, "I am worthy of transformation and the universe's call for my spiritual awakening." This already moves the energetic energy needed to tune in to the flow of the universe. As the week progresses, consciously repeating these positive phrases strengthens your spiritual vision, creating a shield against the energetic hypersensitivity many feel in spiritual isolation. Someone might, for example, use a special notebook to write daily affirmations, revisiting it whenever energy feels low or scattered. This simple act of journaling becomes a powerful ritual of energy work that helps keep the soul connected to the path of personal development. It's worth remembering that affirmations aren't magic spells. They're invitations for one to take the reins of their own reality, looking inward with love and patience. Using phrases like, "My energy is clean and aligned with my higher self," creates a subtle bridge connecting conscious and subconscious, facilitating inner transformation. And so, like adjusting a compass before a journey, preparing the mind for the next affirmations is the next step. As the week unfolds, a powerful affirmation to maintain connection with the universe is recognizing that everything is part of a greater plan of spiritual growth. Repeating mentally, "I am open to receiving the blessings and lessons the universe sends me," works as an invitation for energy to flow freely, dissipating invisible blockages that often cause anxiety and doubt. It's as if the soul says okay to the call, allowing the healing process to naturally manifest daily. This practice also helps manage energetic hypersensitivity, that sensitivity to external energy that can unbalance internal equilibrium. The affirmation acts as a subtle shield, capable of keeping someone centered and present even in heavy environments. For example, before starting work or a difficult meeting, repeating this phrase can be an effective exercise to avoid spiritual isolation and feel more confident in one's own energetic strength. What's incredible is that this openness to the universe's flow brings forth the higher self, that wisest part of the soul that knows exactly the path of transformation. As this spiritual vision strengthens, the person starts to perceive subtle signs and dreams guiding them toward personal development, turning into a true journey of self-discovery. Little does one realize, they are already prepared for the next affirmation that will take them even deeper into this spiritual awakening. The third essential affirmation to start the week on the right foot is connected to the power of meditation as a tool to tune in to inner energy. Saying to oneself, "I find inner peace and clarity in every moment of silence," begins to build a mental space that welcomes the higher self and expands spiritual vision. Meditating even for 5 minutes at dawn, focusing on breathing, is a simple and effective example to strengthen this energetic connection. During the day, when the whirlwind of reality tries to scatter energy, returning to this affirmation helps re-centralize the soul, reducing the impact of energetic hypersensitivity that often cause emotional fatigue and spiritual isolation. It's as if the mantra creates a safe harbor amid chaos, reinforcing personal development and promoting the natural healing the soul so deeply needs. Some people even create playlists with relaxing sounds to ease this moment, making meditation a pleasant and desired practice. Moreover, this conscious search for inner peace opens space for true transformation, one that isn't only seen on the surface but reconfigures the individual's energetic reality. Those who commit to this affirmation realize spiritual awakening is a journey of small steps,
and each moment of silence is an invitation from the universe to align with their deepest call. With this solid foundation, the next affirmation will add even more power to the week ahead. One of the most transformative affirmations to strengthen spiritual growth at the start of the week involves awareness of the power the energy one radiates to the world. Saying, "I am a source of positive energy and radiate light into my reality," helps shape not only the surrounding environment, but also the internal perception of the soul. With each word, it's as if the person connects with their higher self, feeling part of a universe in constant movement and transformation. This active awareness is a true energy work, helping dissolve blockages and avoid spiritual isolation. For example, when facing challenges at work or in personal life, repeating this affirmation works as a reminder to keep vibration high, even amid the energetic storms that hypersensitivity can cause. This creates a state of inner peace that doesn't depend on external circumstances, strengthening personal development. Additionally, understanding that the energy one emits influences reality is essential to activate spiritual awakening. By taking on this active role, a person becomes the protagonist of their own transformation, realizing the 7 symptoms of awakening are actually signs of the call to a new stage of evolution. This understanding prepares the ground for the next step, focusing on the importance of aligning with the soul and its purpose. To consolidate a week truly aligned with spiritual awakening, a powerful affirmation is recognizing the soul's role as a wise and eternal guide. Saying, "My soul is perfectly in tune with my path of transformation," strengthens the connection with the higher self and with the energy flowing from the universe, illuminating reality and revealing the inner call. This practice helps transcend routine, bringing clarity and purpose even in moments of doubt or energetic fatigue. This deep tuning works like a beacon in the dark, especially for those who face energetic hypersensitivity and spiritual isolation. By repeating this affirmation daily, a person creates an internal environment where healing and personal development happen more naturally, because the soul acts as a channel of inner peace and wisdom. A practical tip is to write this phrase somewhere visible, like the bathroom mirror, to reinforce the message first thing in the morning. With the soul aligned, the journey of spiritual growth becomes lighter and more fluid, allowing the 7 symptoms of awakening to be seen as necessary and welcome steps. Thus, transformation stops being a solitary challenge and becomes an adventure of self-knowledge and positive energy expanding into all aspects of life. Of course, this affirmation prepares the person to continue deepening their spiritual vision and connection with the universe.
An essential affirmation to reinforce personal development throughout the week is recognizing the power of conscious thought in creating reality. By affirming, "I create my reality with clear thoughts and positive energy," a person awakens to the responsibility and power the higher self has to manifest what it desires. This awareness transforms meditation and energy work into practical tools, as every thought becomes an invitation for the universe to collaborate in building the spiritual path. It's common, however, that energetic hypersensitivity makes maintaining this focus difficult, especially when spiritual isolation seems to dominate. At this moment, the affirmation acts as an anchor, helping the person return to center and reconnect with inner peace. A practical suggestion is to dedicate a few minutes daily to visualize goals and repeat the affirmation aloud, strengthening the connection between mind, soul, and universe. Moreover, this practice feeds the call for deep transformation, showing that spiritual awakening isn't an isolated event, but a continuous process depending on energetic alignment. When this happens, the 7 symptoms of awakening become allies in growth, not obstacles. It's in this harmony that the week begins to reveal its most valuable teachings, opening space for the last affirmation we'll explore. The final affirmation sealing the cycle of spiritual growth is conscious surrender to the flow of the universe. Saying, "I trust the process of life and surrender to my soul's call," is an invitation to release control and make room for true transformation. This energetic posture expands spiritual vision, bringing inner peace even in the face of challenges, and reaffirms connection with the higher self guiding every step of awakening. This surrender is especially powerful for those who suffer from energetic hypersensitivity and feel the weight of spiritual isolation.
By trusting the universe, the person realizes they are not alone on this journey, and the energy they emit returns as healing and personal growth. Practicing this affirmation during a brief meditation or before sleep creates a sacred moment to reinforce trust and strengthen the soul. Finally, this trust is what keeps the flame of awakening alive even when the 7 symptoms feel intense or challenging. Transformation happens when a person accepts they are part of a greater plan, where their role is simply to be present and receptive to the call. And so, they prepare to start the week with their head held high, ready to welcome all the universe has to offer. Now that you know these powerful affirmations, how about putting them into practice and watching how your energy and reality start to transform? Are you ready to leave behind the energetic hypersensitivity that isolates you and instead embrace your soul's call for spiritual growth? Think, how many times have you ignored your higher self out of fear or doubt? It's time to change that pattern. If this content resonated with you, why not subscribe to the channel and activate notifications? That way, you make sure you won't miss the next steps on this journey toward inner peace and true spiritual awakening.